Okay, fam, I'm back again. I know that most of my videos can be considered political, but this is definitely political. Look, let me discuss a couple things just real briefly. First, I do not like the Democratic Party. Second, I hate the Republican Party. Look, let me describe something to you real quick and maybe you can figure it out. One party feels that all boats rise in a high tide. Okay, that means if you do well, I do well, and you do well, and we all do well together. All right. It also means that if your boat is bigger than mine and you do well, so be it. I'm still doing a little better than I did before, even though you're doing a lot better than it would look like you're doing a lot better. All right. The other group, now you figure out what party that is. The other group is I want my boat to rise, but I want your boat to sink. Not just not do well, I want to sink it. So you're standing on your big yacht shooting at my dinghy, wanting me to sink as if somehow by sinking, your boat's going to rise more. It's not. Now you guess what political party that is. All right, now having said that, the Republicans are on the run. They're on the run. And if you heard any of my past videos, you would know that I'm telling the Democrats, you have to destroy the Republican Party. Now's the time. Now's the time. They're trying to set up and block voting in Georgia. They're trying to do that in Texas. They're trying to do that in several other places across the United States. So black people, young people, people who don't look like white America, so you can't vote. Now, if that doesn't make you angry, if that doesn't make you want to destroy the Republican Party, and I mean utterly destroy it, I don't mean, here, let me make this very clear, because I don't want to be confused with idiots. I don't mean getting guns and bats and stuff like that and going out to the streets and beating people to death and killing them. And I don't mean that at all. I mean the war on ideas. That's what I mean. That's where you're destroying the war on ideas. Now there are plenty YouTube videos that show people interviewing Republicans. This is one that I can highly recommend. YouTube channel that interviews Republican supporters. Just listen how stupid they are. They're dying. They're old and they're dying off, and they probably, in many ways, should get out of politics. But for some reason, they want to hang on because they're fearful that black people, when we take over, and we will, and as a matter of fact, we're in the process of taking over now. White people, especially you old white folks, we don't want your junk. Okay? That mansion you got is junk. The car you driving is junk. Your family is junk. We don't want it. We don't want your daughters. We don't want your wives. Let me not get started with calling names. But the fact is, we don't want it. None of it. None of it. So best believe that your time is ended. It's done. Republicans should be no more. This is 2021. By 2022, we should go, what's a Republican? Have you seen one? They should be non-existent. And Democrats, better get your act together. I know there's a lot of Democrats that are for the people, and I'm with you. I love you too. But you better start acting like it. Let's start being for the people, or the people will be coming for you.